Before the word, there was the wound.
Before the wound, there was the will.
Listen, the ground remembers every boot that pressed it down. The snow still holds the shape of those who fell and rose again.
My father's axe hangs above the door. Not decoration, obligation, breathing iron, keeping score. The fjord is black, the wolves are close.
I count the men who stand beside me, 7 souls at most.
7 shields, 7 hearts, 7 lines of blood
that run back through the centuries like rivers after flood.
I smell the salt, I smell the pine, I smell the smoke of something ancient burning at the shrine. The ancestors are not asleep.
They crowd inside my rib cage, they are loud, they do not sleep.
Roderick speaks.
The odds mean nothing, boy. We face the same and turn
impossibility to joy. I'll breathe them in, I'll breathe them all.
The storm has come,
we will not walk.
We rise, we stand, we fall. Not into silence,
not into ending.
Into the fire that has no name.
Into the blood that was never tamed. Where the last fires burn, we stand.
Where the last fires burn,
we stand.
The gods are watching from the ridge of sky. Odin turns his eye.
No man dies here who does not choose
the manner of his rising.
Where the last fires burn, we rise.
We rise. We rise. We rise. Yeah, they say 200 come against our 7. I say the dead on my side outnumber the living. Every ancestor who swung an axe and bled stands at my shoulder, breathes my breath, is present, not dead. The ship behind us calling, creaks and speaks. Her hull remembers storms that broke the strongest mountain peaks. She carried my grandfather's ghost from shores where fire met the sea along the northern coast.
I grip the half, the wood is warm. The iron head is thirsty, it was forged inside a storm. The hammer rhythm starts inside my chest. Doom, doom, doom.
The earth itself is beating its own breast.
Ice forms the armor, wind becomes the blade. Blood is the language that was spoken long before the word was made. I do not pray, I do not plead. I call the names of those who gave me everything I need.
We carry your fire, we carry your iron, we carry your sons. Not for glory, not for kingdom, for the blood that runs beneath the name, for the fire in the marrow that remains.
Where the last fires burn, we stir.
Where the last fires burn,
we stir.
The gods are watching from the ridge of sky. Odin turns his eye.
No man dies here who does not choose
the manner of his rising.
Where the last fires burn, we rise. We rise. We rise. We rise.
Here is the secret that the mountains know. The last stand is not where the warriors go to end. It is where the warrior becomes the wall, becomes the ridge, becomes the storm itself. And the storm does not ask for mercy, and the storm does not count enemies, and the storm does not remember fear.
The storm is what remains when everything that was not iron burns away.
Now the blood is loud, now the iron sings. Now the 7 steppers, one watch what one bloodline brings. Fire on the left, I breathe it in, I eat it whole. Death on the right, I name it, claim it, make it pay its toll.
The shield wall holds the rhythm of the oars, becomes the rhythm of the axes of the boots of remembers every name we carved into it. The wolves have gathered. They know what this morning means. The weight is not the metal, that is every man before me, stacked upon my shoulders like a mountain built from broken nails we cast into something that will hold. I am the first breath and the last. Salt on my lips, sea spray from a shore I'll never reach again. My boots are in the mud, my mind is in the eye of every fallen friend. Their voices don't fade into silence, they sharpen like a blade. I hear my grandfather's exhale, he says do not be afraid. The fire on the ridge, not ours, they outnumber us like stars, outnumber stone. But stone and those what stars forget to be alone. And still burn cold and permanent and unremoved by tide. I plant my feet, I fill my lungs, I choose this side.
Blood is the word with three meanings, heritage carved in the bone, power that flows through the choosing, sacrifice, standing alone.
We do not count them,
We do not flinch,
we have already paid every edge.
where the dead still stand,
We stand,
iron in our hands,
we stand.
Valhalla opens to the brain.
We are not afraid of where we're carried.
Let them come like flood, like flame,
Every name we bear is unburied.
where the dead still stand.
We stand.
I smell the pine resin burning off the torches in the grate. A shield wall locks beside me, every man is chose to stay. No command was given, we assembled like the blood assembles at a wound. Instinct older than language, older than the moon. My axe half just smooth from 20 years of hands. My father's hands, his father's, this tool understands. It does not want to sleep, it leans into the cold. Some things are forged for exactly this, to not be bought or sold. The enemy crests the hill, a shadow made of thousands. My heart beats slow, the ancestors move closer, ancient and tremendous. They stand behind us, not as ghosts, but as a density of will. The air itself goes heavy with the ones who died for this morning. This exact tale,
This undefeated sky,
death is not the enemy.
surrender is the lie.
Blood is the word with three meanings, heritage carved in the bone, power that flows through the choosing, sacrifice, standing alone.
We do not ask if we survive.
We ask only,
Did we arrive?
where the dead still stand,
We stand,
iron in our hands,
we stand.
Valhalla opens to the brave.
We are not afraid of where we're carried.
Let them come like flood, like flame,
Every name we bear is unburied.
where the dead still stand.
We stand. Wah, wah. I have stood in the darkness inside myself and found no floor.
And still I rose,
I have watched the last man beside me take his final breath.
and still I rose.
I have felt the cold enter where warmth used to live. And I rise, not because victory is promised, but because rising is the promise that was made in iron, sealed in blood, kept by the dead who never stop standing.
They call us the last stand, I call it the beginning of the name. Every last stand ever made became the thing that spread like flame. Through every generation that was born from someone who refused to break. Thermopylae was the last stand, tell me what it left in its way. I am not dying here, I am becoming permanent. My body may fall forward, but my will is incorruptible and imminent. In every warrior who will rise and face the impossible alone, I will stand inside hide their bloodline in their marrow, in their bone. The raven circle to them means the gods are watching. Let them see us whole, let them record it. Let Odin himself lean forward from the high seat of the skies and say, those were the ones who did not compromise.
When the dead still stand, we stand.
Tyrant in our hands,
We stand.
Valhalla opens to the brave.
We are not afraid of where. What the
When the dead still stand,
We stand.
Iron in our hands,
We stand.
Valhalla opens to the brave.
We are not afraid of where. Before the first axe split the first stone, before the wolf learned the name of the sun, I breathed. I was already here, and I will be here when the last fire crowns the last throne. Salt in my lungs, ice in my marrow, darkness at the threshold. My hands carry the weight of 10 generations, not memory presence. They grip my axe half through my fingers. I feel their grip. The shield on my arm is not wood and iron. It is every oath ever sworn and never broken. The fog does not hide the enemy. The fog is the enemy, and I walk through it because retreat is not a word my blood knows. Fire rises on the left. It is hungry, it is alive, it reaches for me as kin. Blood runs on the stone beneath my boot. It is not lost, it is inheritance. Death stands 3 steps ahead, not waiting, not threatening. Standing aside, making room. Odin watches, one eye all-seeing. The raven circle, Hugin screams the future, moon and screams the past. I hear them both, I choose neither. I choose now, I choose the blade in my hand and the breath in my chest. Yggdrasil shakes, every root trembles like a war drum. Ragnarok is not the end. Ragnarok is the name of the dawn.
The serpent rises,
Let it rise,
the wolf unchained.
let the chain break.
The fire reaches heaven.
Let heaven burn.
From every ash, every cinder,
Every bone left standing in the field, a new root drinks. Fire that ends the age shall build the world anew. Every warrior ever fallen
rises in the dawn with you.
Valhalla is not behind us. Valhalla is ahead. The door is made of thunder,
And we are not the dead. Fire that ends the age shall build the world anew. Every warrior ever fallen
rises in the dawn with you. Hey, 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 hey. I smell the pitch burning on the longship's hull. The oar song starts, not a melody, a machine. Pull, pull, pull. Every stroke is a word in the language of survival. We do not sail towards glory. Glory sails through us. My father speak, not from graves, from inside the walls of my chest. Björn says the storm is your ally. Learn its name. Sigrid says fear is a wave. It passes through you or it breaks you. You choose. Leif says nothing. He just shows me his hands. Scott, Scott, Scott in open. I am not running from the end of the world. I am the one who is sent ahead to hold the door open. So that one must die.
dies fully.
So that what must be born is born clean. The Norns cut the thread, good dead threads make room for living ones. Drawing into circles, the circle is not a prison. The circle is the pattern. Thor does not fight the serpent to survive. Thor fights because the fight is the meaning. Ice speaks to me from the north. It says, I was here before your kind, I say. And you will remember our kind after. Because we did not break, we transformed.
The serpent rises,
Let it rise,
the wolf unchained.
let the chain break.
If fire reaches heaven,
Let heaven burn.
what cannot burn
We'll stand in the new morning. What cannot drown will rule the new sea. Fire that ends the age shall build the world anew. Every warrior ever fallen
rises in the dawn with you.
Valhalla is not behind us. Valhalla the field root drinks deep. The tree does not mourn the branch that fell in storm. You standing here, yes, you, and whatever ruin your age has handed you. Listen, the world has ended before, and every time it ended, something walked out of the fire that was stronger than what went in. That something is you. Not the you that fears, the you that remembers you were made for exactly this.
Valhalla precedes its soul, not in death, in transformation. The hall is lit, the meat is poured, the seed was always yours.
I plant my roots in the ash of everything that fails. I plant my boots in the soil of everything that fell. From this exact ground, from this exact moment, the new root drinks, the new branch reaches the new world. The North awakes. Yeah, let's go! Marching through the blizzard where the shadows fall, hearing the ancestors through the winter's call. Ice on the armor, fire in the blood, rising from the ashes, rising from the mud. Storm on the mud and thunder in the sky. We don't fear the reaper, we don't fear to die. Axes hold steady when the night turns black. Wolves of the north and we never look back. Calling me back to the frozen throne, where the legends are carved in the ancient stone. Through the ice and the storm, where the wild winds blow, I'll defend my land in the winter snow. If the sky falls down and the rivers run red, I will stand my ground till the day I'm dead. Beats in the chest like a war drum sound. We are the kings of the frozen ground, born in the cold where the weak don't stay, chasing the dawn, bringing forth the day. Blood on the snow, but the spirit won't break. Everything to lose, got the world at stake. Stand like a mountain when the enemies crash, turn their empires into dust and ash. Calling me back to the frozen throne, where the legends are carved in the ancient stone. Through the ice and the storm, where the wild winds blow, I'll defend my land in the winter snow. If the sky falls down and the rivers run red, I will stand my ground till the day I'm dead. years without summer, 3 winters without mercy. The frost does not ask permission. It comes. To a sky the color of iron and ash. No sun, no star, just the code and the verse. I pull on my mail and I feel every link. Each ring forged by hands that refuse to sink. The wolves are already howling beyond the last trees. Coal has swallowed the light, now darkness runs free. I breathe and my breath is a ghost leaving fast. I know in my bones this winter is last. The fjord is a mirror of nothing below. The long ships are locked in the teeth of the flow. Yggdrasil shivers, I feel it through stone. The world ashes trembling deep into the bone. Blood on the snow is as black as the night. My father's blood, my grandfather's right. Beneath where I stand they are calling me down. Rise, son of iron, and earn back the crown. Fire shall fall from the east. Surge shall walk and the mountain shall cease. But I shall not kneel, I shall not bend. For endings are only where new worlds begin. Ragnarok, the wheel that shatters and turns. Ragnarok, the world that freezes and burns. We rise from the ashes before the last ash falls. We are the dead who still answer the call. Blood of the fathers, fire of the sons. Before the last battle we have already won. Ragnarok, the word that ends and begins. Ragnarok, rises again. I march through the silence where ravens won't fly. Even Odin's own scouts have abandoned the sky. Hugin and Munin are lost in the gray. All thought and all memory swallowed away. But I can't read their voices inside of my chest. My ancestors grinding like flint against flint. You are the last of our fire, rest. You are the flame we refuse to extinguish. The hammer in my hand is not metal, it's time. Each strike is a century. Each echo a rhyme. Mjolnir is silent, Thor bleeds in the east. The mid-god serpent has risen from the deep. The ocean is coming, I taste it. The salt fills my lungs like a gift and I slow to a halt. I look at the wave that will swallow this shore and I laugh because fear is a thing I want. And I take it off now. Vergelmir boils beneath frozen ground. Niflheim breathes and the dead make no sound. But the dead are not silent inside of my veins. Eirik is here, Bjorn is here, all the slain. They did not die to be forgotten. They died to become the ground we stand on. Stand on them. Stand. I see Fenrir break chains, I see hell open wide. I see Bifrost shattering, nowhere to hide. I see Heimdall raise the horn to his lips, the last note of everything, God's apocalypse. But listen, beneath the collapse, beneath the roar, beneath Surge's fire-eating sky, sea and shore, a silence, a seed, a root that survived. One woman, one man in the world that's alive. Live and live, preserve, breathing the new dawn, hidden in Heimermir's forest, holding on. Every ending is a womb if you hold the thread. Every frozen world births fire from its dead. So I run not away, I run toward the flame. I call out to the storm and I scream out my name. Into the roar of unmade and remade. I am the old world and I am not afraid. Ragnarok, the wheel that shatters and turns. Ragnarok, the world that freezes and burns. We rise from the ashes before the last ash falls. We are the dead who still answer the call. Blood of the fathers, fire of the sons. Before the last battle we have already won. Ragnarok, the word that ends and begins. Ragnarok, rises again. La 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 la. Oh. through the blizzard where the shadows fall, hearing the ancestors through the winter's call. Ice on the armor, fire in the blood, rising from the ashes, rising from the mud. Storm on the mountain, thunder in the sky. We don't fear the reaper, we don't fear to die. Axes hold steady when the night turns black. Wolves of the north and we never look back. Calling me back to the frozen throne where the legends are carved in the ancient stone. Through the ice and the storm where the wild winds blow, I'll defend my land in the winter snow. If the sky falls down and the rivers run red, I will stand my ground till the day I'm dead. Beats in the chest like a war drum sound. We are the kings of the frozen ground, born in the cold where the weak don't stay, chasing the dawn, bringing forth that day. Blood on the snow, but the spirit won't break. Everything to lose, got the world at stake. Stand like a mountain when the enemies crash, turn their empires into dust and ash. Calling me back to the frozen throne where the legends are carved in the ancient stone. Through the ice and the storm where the wild winds blow, I'll defend my land in the winter snow. If the sky falls down and the rivers run red, I will stand my ground till the day I'm dead. Hear the old gods, hear the cry. We will fight, we defy. Let the thunder roll, fire in the soul. Through the fire and snow, where the brave men go, we are home. Hey, hey, hey.
The earth remembers every name carved into its bone. I carve mine now.
Neither do I own. The weight of iron on my back is not a burden placed. It is the voice of every woman who refused to be erased. My hands remember axes that would never mind a hole. They go script through my fingers in the biting cold. My shield is not defense, it is a wall of all who fell. Every dent a story, every crack a word to tell. The salt stings at my eyes,
I will not call it grief.
the wind cuts through my lungs,
I will not seek relief.
I smell the pine smoke smoke rising from the village far below. They sleep because I stand here, this is what they cannot know. I plant my feet on frozen ground. I call the blood up from below the sound. The ancestors do not sleep, they lean into my ear. They say,
we did not die so you could yield to fear.
fire does not ask, blood does not forget, death does not end. It waits behind the veil and says,
not yet.
I swear by iron, swear by blood, by every way that broke before the flood. No chain shall bind what Odin forged in stone.
The shield maiden rises.
This is the oath I form.
Fire in the marrow, ice within the will.
I fall for nothing.
I stand standing still.
Valhalla knows my name.
The ravens spoke it first.
I am the oath of iron blood.
Unbroken and accursed. They told me shields were heavy and the road too long and dark. They told me war belonged to those who wore a different mark. I looked them in the eyes the way the she-wolf finds the throat, and said the storm does not negotiate, nor does this oath. My hair is bound with raven feather, wound with braided cord. My arm remembers every swing before it found a sword. The fjord below reflects the sky that has not learned to lie. The gray speaks only truth, and truth says warriors do not die. They pass through fire into form that fire cannot claim. They walk the halls of Valhalla roaring out the name. My mother stood like iron on the shore and watched the ships approach. She never spoke aloud, so lives upon my lips.
Blood is not just color,
Blood is legacy made real.
blood is not just flowing,
Blood is memory and zeal.
blood is not just leaving.
Blood is everything I seal.
Into the oath I speak upon this mountain made of steel.
Ice does not bend.
Wind does not mourn.
Death is the passage.
I was forced to be reborn. I swear by iron,
Swear by blood.
by every wave that broke
Before the flood.
no chain shall bind what Odin forged in stone.
The shield maiden rises.
This is the oath I form.
Fire in the marrow, ice within the will.
I fall for nothing.
I stand standing still.
Valhalla knows my name.
The ravens spoke it first.
I am the oath of iron blood.
Unbroken and accursed. Circle twice before the battle lines are drawn. The wolves are at the edges and the dead are not yet gone. I hear my grandmother's grandmother beside me in the charge. The dead do not stay quiet when the living play it large. Every step is ritual, initiation pressed in mud. Every wound is sacrament, the price of royal blood. Valhalla is not distant, it is 3 feet to my right, with a warrior who fell like winter still continues in the fight. I see her shield above the line, her battle cry still clear. The dead do not abandon those who chose to persevere. So I will not abandon what this body came here be. The oath is not a promise made, the oath is making me. I swear by iron, swear by blood,
By every wave that broke
before the flood.
no chain shall bind what Odin forged in stone.
The shield maiden rises.
This is the oath I form.
Fire in the marrow, ice within the will.
I fall for nothing.
I stand standing still.
Valhalla knows my name.
The ravens spoke it first.
I am the oath of iron blood.
Unbroken and accursed.